1998 freightliner. I think it's an FLD 120 with an N14. I wonder if that's the right mileage or not. It's awfully low. Be missing a 1. Customer states I need an alignment. Customer also states my bags are leaning incredibly bad. Customer also states I have a ton of shims in here and I need to go just a little bit more, but I don't have any more bolts. Also stated I just had fresh bushings put in. Even though this truck is fairly old, it's still going down the road pretty good. I do get this condition quite often because whenever you take the spring down, sometimes they'll take the spring out to replace the bushings, and what will happen is when they put it back on, there's so much slack in the adjustment where the center pin goes into the bottom of the axle, it actually is easy to get the measurement off. So the first thing you want to do before you tighten these things down is you want to make sure you go against the housing right there and then get you a measurement to the very front of the bushing itself, and it's 23 3/4. If you look at this side, put it up against the housing right there to the end of the bushing, it's 23 and we're gonna say 3/8. So that means that axle needs to be shoved back about 5/8 of an inch. That means on the other side, I could probably take about half the shims out. Then what we'll do is we'll actually move this, while we have it down, we're gonna move the spring over a little bit that way at the bottom, so that way the bag will line up a little better. Now there's a few things on this older model vehicle here that you do have to pay attention to. As these things get older, it is harder to find parts. If you look here, it's pretty wore out. That's wore out. Look how far away from the cab that engine is. Standing there. It's working on older vehicles. All right, so after we adjusted it, our bags straightened back out quite a bit, actually. They look pretty good now. They don't look too bad. This one here is pushed up a little bit still, but that plate right there is bent from it being so far out of whack. If you remember this side, we only have 1/8 inch shim in there. And that's only because I put 1/8 inch in there because I don't like them being tight up against each other. They like to weld themselves to that aluminum right there, you know. The other side, we only have 2 1/8 inch shims. So technically, it's only 1/8 inch shim off. It's amazing what happens whenever you have the distance from the end of the spring to the axle correct, or the same on both sides. Ooh,